What is happening, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I say the channel, welcome back probably, how long? It's got to be a year. Easily a year until I filmed, and I'm sorry. I can't even put the camera on you just now. The R8 has had a lot of changes in colours and wheels. This behind me has been the new biggest thing that we have been getting all excited for is the drift content. Those that follow me on the socials will know how excited we've been getting with that. So I jumped a little bit too deep and I've got really excited for this winter. Long story short, this used to be my brother's car. I took over it, brought it back to life, used it for seat time, really enjoying getting into the motorsport world of the drifting, absolutely addicted to it. So I made the idea of planting the seed to my brother of, I might build my own car. And then Ben said to me, the original plan was I was going to buy the car. So then he said to me, well, you know what, if you build a new car, I will take my car back because I'm enjoying it again. Now it's back up, I'll drive it, things like that. So then that follows on to 2024's winter's build that got very out of hand very quickly. And I am so far out my depth, it's unbelievable. But it's going to be fun, it's going to be a learning experience. And it's something for me and all the boys to do something for all winter. So this is what's happened. I bought an S13 shell that is literally a shell. We've got...
No, it's got doors.
Well, it's got... Yeah, he's right. It's got doors. It's got no engine. It did come with a bonnet. It did come with a kit. It's totally empty right now, although it's quite dark on the camera. I apologise. It's totally empty right now, but it needs some welding work. It's going to be going down to Ian Waddington for welding to be repaired on some rust parts. We're going to tube the front end. We're going to cage it, chop out some of the back. And then that leads on to the next part of the surprise, which is here's the rest of the car. The rest of the car got picked up in a trailer today. So there is a lot going on. We'll talk you through some more of it. It is an SR20. We are going to stick with an SR20. So the plan of what we're going to be doing is going to stick with an SR20 in it. Everyone was telling me to go JZ, but this current car has an SR20 in it. Ben originally forged that engine. We are going to follow suit. We're going to go forged SR, G25 660 turbo. I want to get to about sort of mid 400s. Everything is going to be documented. We are doing everything on video, from the shell going down to get all the prep work, ripping the engine apart. We're going to powder coat all the subframes and everything like that. So welcome to the ride. I'll show you a few bits that we've already got ready for the car, and it's going to be a very interesting long winter. We are very blessed that we are working with Radium on... This was originally meant to actually go in the purple S13, but now that that's going back to Ben, I'm keeping it, and it's going into the new project. So we've got a 14.5 gallon fuel cell with FCST in it. So this is a fuel cell surge tank. We've got a lift pump in this, as well as a high pressure pump, fuel level sensor. This is a connector for our fuel hose. In here we've got fuel filler, and we've also got a inline fuel filter as well to go with it all. So that will go with the car down south for fabrication. So while I'm trying to empty out all of that, we've got Bevy in that is going to remove... So we're going to remove this frame, and then we're going to take out all this heater box because we're not going to use any of that. We actually found out the other day you can get an S13 heated windscreen. So we're not going to need any of the cooling because we don't need any of that fancy stuff. Bevy in true fashion.
I'm currently crippled, so I have to try and do something helpful.
So you're cleaning the shell? Cause...
No, I just don't want to sit on fucking dirt. So
alright, we'll let you have that. Maguire's as always. That's the main thing. Maguire's quick detailer. Ceramic as well, quick detailer. Big up Drift Games. So Bevy's doing a few bits. Then we're going to get those headlights mounted onto this and get this shell prepared with everything that I know Ian needs for fabrication. So he needs a light so that he can just make a bit more mess and noise.
Yeah, no worries.
He needs everything on it that he's going to need to fab. So he's going to need to make new mounts for the lights. We're going to send him the intercooler and the radiator. Yeah, and just see how we get on. There'll probably be a little bit of a gap between the next episode because obviously this is going to be away for a few months. But in the meantime, while it is away, we will start stripping down the engine, getting parts ordered to forge the engine. So we're going to hopefully have a good little series of different episodes of different parts. And if this comes out anything like what I'm thinking or I'm hoping the build is going to be, it's going to be phenomenal. So although we're getting into the drift world, you can't ever get rid of the show kid in us. So Bevy's hoovering our shell.
Gotta look nice.
Exactly. Even if we are cutting it all up, we've got to clean everything up. We've got everything out of here. So all the heater matrix and stuff that we're no longer going to need is out. I'm going to actually cut and shorten this because I don't need it this long. So we'll cut these back, join all these back up so that's shorter. And then we're nearly ready. We've got a intercooler and radiator. We will upgrade these and change these. These are just for Ian to mock up the front end. And while we're at it, Chrissy's now going to clean the cars for the lads. Well, episode 1, and I'm already kind of iffy. We're filming the outro now. I totally forgot to film the outro when we were filming all of those clips. And I forgot to post the video on YouTube. I've already posted on Instagram portrait version of the first episode, same sort of things. Some of you may have come from Instagram and this, but I promise everyone I will stick to filming everything on this project. I am not going to work on that car without filming. We've already made some slight adjustments of what route we're going. That will be in the next couple of episodes, but I am so excited for this. We have got some incredible brands that have got on board with this build, and I'm really excited for everyone to join the journey and see the final outcome. I'll see you in the next episode, and peace out.